Just take a very good look at that thumbnail on this video. And it's a topic I need to address, and for many it's very, very uncomfortable because they try to deny it, they push it aside. Drivers are not paying attention to it, not making an effort, letting yourself go. Earnings are declining. You're not spending the money on quality food anymore, and you're driving from fast food outlet to fast food outlet. Why? You're chasing the clock, you're chasing the time. Time is limited. You know, quick in and out, burgers, fries, Burger King, McDonald's. Stop right there. If that's you, you really need to take a step back and say, hey, you know what? I'm letting myself go. I need to address this immediately. And you really have to address it immediately, because I've seen a couple of drivers completely let themselves go. It's comfort food, stress food. You're constantly eating fatty foods. You're putting on a lot of weight. A few drivers that I know have actually gotten diabetes and other complications, other problems. And this is not overnight. This is not within a week, within a month. This builds up over time, over years. And I mean, I've seen drivers put on 30, 40, 50 pounds, completely let themselves go. And when they see me, they feel like rather embarrassed because they know, they haven't seen me for a while. Optically, they've changed. If that is you, my friends, I'm not passing judgment here. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you identify the problem. And the problem often is we don't take responsibility. We prefer looking the other way. We don't want to look ourselves in the mirror. Why? Because you might have a big belly. Your colon is swollen. You are having stool problems. You're constipated. And you're eating shit every single day. A few things you can do. Start upping your water consumption, right? Yes, you'll have to urinate more often, but you're getting a lot of the toxins out of the body. Then there are different, supplements you can buy at Sprouts, at Whole Foods, at CVS that actually attach toxins. It's a liquid, it's sort of like creamy in color. Check it out, right? You want to get those toxins out of your body. You want to start eating healthy. You want to get off those fries. You want to get off those nachos. You want to get off those burgers. Please make an effort to really take care of your health. It's all you have. Look, if you're married, if you have a wife, if you have a husband, you let yourself go. I mean, you can shorten your life 15, 20, 25, 30 years by just continuing with that bad habit and not addressing it. So let this be a little alarm going off if this is you. And it's perfectly fine, in the comments, say, you know what, you're right. I let myself go. I need to address this immediately. You can take walks, my friends. You can buy an exercise bike. They're not expensive. You can join a gym. I mean, you can go for really, really long walks. You can go to a park. There are so many exercises you can do, so many videos, YouTube videos that you can do to, cut back on the weight. All that excess weight puts a lot of strain on your heart. If you're constantly putting shit in your body, it's affecting your arteries, your legs start swelling up. Your lymphatics are overtaxed. These are usually the lymphatics. And, I had to catch myself about 6 months and really get back into the routine. It takes discipline. I was letting myself go a little bit. And it's always good when you have friends around you that are honest or brutally honest and say, listen, looks like you're putting on some serious weight. Sometimes your wife will tell you that, right? Let that be a big red flag. If your spouse, your husband or your wife complaining about your weight or complaining about your sex drive, it affects everything. It affects your mood. It affects your testosterone levels. It affects, everything. It affects everything. Poor health, poor food, bad food, sugary drinks, sodas, Cokes, Sprites, Dr. Peppers, toxic for your body. So, drink a lot of aqua, get some greens into your body, stay away from the breads, stay away from the burgers, stay away from all those bad fats, those unsaturated, those like really oily fats, tacos, too many burritos. Again, if this is you, it's okay. You have someone here in your corner that cares about your health. I care about my health. I had to address it. And I feel much, much better. I have way more energy. Back into that exercise routine. I'm going walking again. I'm watching my food. I've cut out all breads. I'm not drinking those sodas. So I ask you kindly, make those changes. You'll feel good about yourself. Your family will feel good about you. You'll have more energy. You'll be more productive. And guess what? You'll live much, much longer. Right? High cholesterol leads to heart attacks, strokes, and obesity. We don't want to be called obese. We don't want to be called fat. If you're a man or a woman, it's embarrassing if somebody calls you that. Or if a kid turns around and says, oh my gosh, dad or mom, you really got fat. They're brutally honest. Listen to those voices. Listen to what I'm telling you. Again, look at those photos. Now, you don't have to come out like, okay, I got to get a six-pack. No, just live healthy. Circulation for the nervous system. Go on nice long walks, right? Maybe in the evening when it's not so hot. Do your stretches during the day. Can't sit in the car in the same position, right? In the same position for hours and hours and hours and hours, and then drop in at a fast food outlet, and then leave and drive for hours and hours and hours, and then go back to a fast food outlet. If that is you, I'm talking to you. Make the change, please. And again, you are so welcome to leave your comments, and sharing is caring, my friends. Sharing is caring. I care about you. You should care about yourself. And the main thing is that you're honest with yourself. You know what? Hey, you just hit a nerve here. Yeah, I'm sort of trending in that direction. I've put on a lot of weight. I don't feel good. My energy has gone down. And truly, the stress and the anxiety created by these gig companies, cutting you back on driver pay, cutting you back, less money. And if you have less money to spend, disposable income, we tend to take shortcuts, especially when it comes to food and drinks. But, get into the habit of drinking 6 to 8 bottles of water a day. Get all that crap out of your body, flush that shit out. And again, I've mentioned it multiple times, what you can cut out of your daily routine. See the results. Eating healthy with a combination of exercise, my friends, you're back on track. With a lot of love coming from the Rideshare Professor. I care about you. Have a good day.